Take 7,000. Hey everybody, have another preview video for you. This one is for the Roto Grip Hypercell Fused and the Hustle HYB. After they released the All Out Show Off and the Daredevil Danger, I didn't think that we were going to have any more new ball announcements until after the beginning of the year, and then we had the High Road Nano and the Sonic, and I thought that was absolutely it. And now we've got this announcement. Now obviously these won't be out until next year, but we did get the announcement now. So this also kind of explains the big delay for the Sonic. A delay is understandable, but 2 months is a totally different story, and with this news now it all kind of makes sense. First we're going to start with Hypercell Fuse, and I want to read what Chris Schlemmer wrote about it on the website because this sums it up the best, and Chris is my type of guy. There's no heavy-handed marketing or anything. He just kind of puts it right out there in plain English, so I like the way that he put it. So what Chris said was, so when I set out to develop the next big thing for the HP4 line, I had to take a step back and evaluate that line side to side. This of course led me to the selection of the hybrid cover because they haven't had a hybrid cover in the HP4 line for a while. In the continuous testing, we have mixed and matched, flipped and flopped, shaken and stirred countless creations. However, with this particular hybrid, we stumbled upon a new concoction which will now be known as E-Trax. We will eventually offer the solid and pearl versions of this, but the new E-Trax, which stands for Enhanced Traction Material, is the newest generation of reactive material for the Roto Grip brand, so this is a totally new cover. After the cover was all buttoned up, I had to pick an engine, which I will share took me some time and some sleepless nights. So again, back to the testing, it was easy to see that the Nucleus Core was the winner this go-around. The Nucleus Core, obviously, from the Hypercell series. Offering a great read on the lane and complementing what was already in the lineup, plus the hybrid cover now covers the spectrum in the HP4 line. So that, my friends, is how the Hypercell Fuse was born. Oh, and I almost forgot. If you love the Hypercell Skid, yeah, this is the ball for you. Very similar motion with a little more giddy up down the lane. So that pretty well explains it. It'll come factory polished. I'm interested to check it out. I've only actually thrown one cell before, so that was the Rogue cell, which was my first left-handed, one of my first left-handed balls when it came out. But on to the Hustle HYB. As you all know, until the ink, Hustle was a four-letter word to me, and once again I'm going to read what Chris has to say about it because it's also fairly interesting. Given the more recent success of the Hustle ink, I knew there needed to be yet another complementary piece in the HP1 line. Yes, we've had some hybrid covers in the past, but this new cover stock addition to the HP1 line is fresh and different. During the testing process and the development of the E-Trax cover on the new Hypercell Fuse, this new VTC cover stock stood out as an option as well. In the testing, we saw the VTC, which stands for Versatile Traction Control, as a cover that's more aggressive than what we've offered before in this line, but not as aggressive as the E-Trax formulation. To me, this made perfect sense in making a cover stronger than what we had before, but not as aggressive as the high-end stuff. So in my thinking, this not only added depth to the HP1 line and created some more versatility down there, it also created more versatility in the entire line top to bottom from HP4 down to HP1. Oh yeah, not to mention my thought of adding some surface to give us a cover that will have a little more traction oil than the previous covers found on the Hustles. As good as the Hustle ink is, all I want to do is complement it. So if you like your Hustle ink and you want a ball to blend the lane even just a little bit more, this is the ball for you. Or if you're a fan of standard covers and need a weaker ball to step down from, say, a show-off, this is the ball for you. And that, my friends, is the skinny on the new Hustle HYB. Now this is interesting to me for several reasons. The ink isn't super strong, but it's still, if they'd have called it something different and put it in the HP2 line, I don't think anybody would have noticed. Based on what he's saying, the HYB should be the strongest ball that they've ever released in the HP1 line, and the quote that really caught my attention was "step down from the show-off." I mean, the entire HP2 line right now could really be the HP3 line, and if the HYB is a step down from the show-off, that explains the rest of the entirety of the HP2 line, then the HYB could be borderline HP3 performance for the price of a Hustle if you're following my math or thought process or rambling here. But I'll have mine in about a week and a half. I'll likely have videos up over the weekend of New Year's. Then they release on January 12th. They're both established and proven cores with brand new covers on them, so we should be starting out the year the right way. The newest ball in every single line is a hybrid now. So we've got the Hypercell Fuse, the Daredevil Danger, the All Out Show Off, and the Hustle HYB. So we've got 4 new releases, 4 lines, 4 hybrid covers. But that's honestly what every line was due for, so I think that everything is in good shape considering the entire, like he just said, the HP4 to HP1 top to bottom, all the lines are in pretty good shape now. So that's what I got on those. Like I said, January 12th, I'll have videos out here in about a weekish, so that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching.